right. Welcome once again to another episode of Sports Therapy with FH Jr. I am your host. As you can see, I am still rocking the cool beard along with the standard uniform from head to toe, augmented by the Washington Commander cap. And I am ready for week 9 in the NFL. And you guys know I always start off by saying it was action packed, but this week it was more than words could say. I am a little bit disappointed. I am going to have to pack my enthusiasm because my Commanders came up short. But for the rule breakers, these be the rules, as my little niece used to say. Sports Therapy with F.H. Jr. is a sports entertainment only. We do not give medical advice. We do not give financial advice. We just give advice on your team. Now, once again, we do not talk politics. We don't talk race relations, sexual orientation, or any of that good stuff. I don't give a fat rat's butt what the Republicans are doing, nor do I care what the Democrats are doing. But I always tell everybody, please, please, please go exercise the right to vote, because there are some who sacrifice so that we all can have that opportunity. So please go and vote. Also, on Sports Therapy with FH Jr., callers will call in. You will have 2 minutes to rant, rip, laugh, kick some knowledge about all things NFL related. Also on the show, if you call in at my number, which is 940-329-4110, you can be a live guest. And today's show is sponsored by Crown Royal. Crown Royal. All right. Think I got everything in there. Let's talk about Halloween. Now, Halloween was last Monday. Last Monday. And from watching my Commanders today, I thought I was just waking up to a bad Halloween dream. I thought it was, I don't know if it was a trick or a treat, but it was a trick. Then it was a treat. Then it ended up with being a trick. And what the hell, man? What the hell? But I will tell you this. There were a lot of games today. There were a lot of games. Games were exciting. It is week 9. And I always tell people, the season doesn't get started until, as I say, it doesn't get started until week number 9 or week 8, as I always say, because I always say week 8, you got people going to be getting injured. We got all kinds of craziness was going on. We got a lot of players change uniform because of the trade. So it was all good. But I want to talk about some games today. I want to go over some scores real quick, if I can find them. Let me go over some scores. I want to talk about some scores for today. Check my run sheet. I tell you people, I don't just get out the bed and wing this show. No, I don't. Now we know tonight, as we're talking right now, as we're hosting the show, we got the Chiefs. When you're in charge, they call you Chief. Chiefs are taking on the Titans, and that game is just getting ready to kick off around about 7:30. Should be a good game, but I think the Chiefs will probably handle the Titans. But anything could happen. Sunday nights, it's Sunday. Any given Sunday, anything could happen. But I want to hear from my Green Bay Packer fans. And there's a question I want to ask to all the Packer fans. If there's some Packer fans out there listening and you want to call in, the number is 940-329-4110. Packer fans, it's time for me to ask this question. Is it time to bench? Now, I'm from Louisiana, and I have a slight accent, so I can say bench, or whatever you want to call it. Is it time to put Aaron Rodgers on it, man? Because what I saw from the Packers today, now keep in mind, if you just been following this show, you know how I do things. I like to go to Buffalo Wild Wing, hang out with my my crazy friends, and watch all the games. Because I got to be able to watch all the games if I got to be able to talk about them. So I got to be able to watch them. But to me, I was watching the Green Bay Packers take on the Detroit the Lions. Now, of course, there was all kind of braggadocious going on this week about Green Bay was constantly saying, "Hey, we own the Packers. We own the Lions, regardless of where we play. We own them. They are ours. We own them." I didn't see that today. I did not see that at all. And as I tell people, today's Detroit is not your father's Detroit. Now, yeah, they're one and God knows what. But I tell you what, they have an offense. Barring injuries, they're going to play you. The Detroit Lions are no longer where you can just pencil in a win. You can't just say, okay, hey, that's a win. When they had Matt Stafford, you could pretty much say, you know what, we're gonna beat Detroit. Yeah, they're gonna give us a good half. They might put up some scores. They're gonna do da. But at the end of the day, they're gonna roll over and take a butt whooping. Didn't happen today. But what I witnessed, and I have never, and I have been following, and now I'm not a Green Bay Packer fan, but I'm not a Green Bay Packer hater. But I am a fan of good football, and. And my man Aaron Rodgers always have entertained us. Now, is he getting old? Is he getting well? We know his personality is what it is, and I'm not gonna really get into that. I don't want to talk about his performance today because what I saw from him was I had never seen Aaron throw two interceptions in the red zone. Well, he threw three altogether, but there was just one. Now, I wouldn't say it was his fault. You can blame it on, because hell, he gonna blame it on somebody. But he was on the 5-yard line, and he attempted a pass in his zone to one of the receivers, and the ball got tipped at the line, and it was up in the air. The ball got hit up in the air, and that was an interception. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm okay. Okay, I got you. You get a do-over. But the next interception, folks, he was on the 1 freaking foot line. He was on the 1 freaking foot line, a 1 yard line, and he threw another interception. And that's 2. And that is un-Aaron Rodgers like. That is. He threw 2 interceptions. And you notice I'm saying he threw 2 interceptions in the red zone for a total of 3 altogether. And each interception that he threw was in Detroit territory. He was the second one was on about the 25-yard line, which meant if he hadn't thrown the interception, there's a good possibility that the Packers would have walked away with at least a field goal. So you take the fact that they lost. Let me look at my notes. Let me check my notes. What was the Packers score? I think I got go Pack go. Chargers. So they lost to Detroit. The Packers got beat 15-9. So if you take those, if you pack on 9 points to the 9 that they scored, they win the game. So my question is it time to sit his butt on the bench? Is it time? Is it time to go with, I wouldn't call him a rookie. Is it time to go with the second-year man? Love. What's Love got to do with it? Is it that time? 940-329-4110. That's the number to call if you want to be on Sports Therapy with F.H. Jr. Need to hear from my Packer fans if they're still alive. Because all is not right in Packer land. Is it time to sit Aaron Rodgers? Because now, here's a guy that's calling out his teammates instead of showing leadership. Because you're a veteran. You are a veteran. You're a veteran quarterback. You've seen it all. Done it all, talked about it all. So you're going to tell me, yeah, you got some inexperienced young wide receivers. At some point, you got to worry about how those guys are going to feel when you start calling them out in the press. But you can't call those guys out if you're not doing what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? You're calling out your receivers, Aaron, but you're throwing freaking interceptions. You're throwing interceptions. So my question is it time? Is it time? Is it time to bench my man Aaron Rodgers? Just saying. Is it time? Is it time to bench my man? Wow. That's the question I'm asking. Is it time? The Jets won again today. Jets, 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 Jets. Jets, 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 Jets. And that was a surprise victory. Jets beat the Bills. Jets took on the Bills, beat the Bills. The Jets, 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 Jets. Now, they did lose their starting running back earlier, not today, but earlier. So everyone was thinking, okay, well, are the Jets for real? Are they for real? Are the Jets for real? Well, they did what a lot of people couldn't do. They beat the Bills. The team that we all think is going to basically win the game. I don't know. Wow. They beat the Bills. I just don't know what to say. The Jets are for real. Chargers beat the Falcons 20-17. But there were a lot of teams didn't play today. Didn't have any any Giants. Eagles played earlier this week, and I'll be honest, we're all cheering against the Eagles. Everybody in the NFC. Now we can say we're not Cowboys, Commanders. We can say we're not, but truth be told, we are cheering against the Bills. Hold on, we'll have some technical difficulties here. Got a few technical difficulties here. I'm going to work out real quick. All right. I had to come back real quick. Had some little tech work I had to go and work out real quick. But I am back. Yes, as I was saying, man, it has been kind of cray. All because of simple fact that games are being we didn't have a lot of games today. I'm saving my Commanders for last because my Commanders kind of put me over the edge. They sent me over the edge. And I'm going to talk about my Commanders quickly. And it's one of those days where I think I'm going to have to be in my own chair, doing my own. I got to counsel myself. Because my Commanders. What can I say about my Commanders, man? Let me see here. I'm going to have to pull up my make some changes here real quick. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. If you want to call, Sports Therapy, FH Junior can help you. Let's see here. Let me hang up. All right, I'm about to fire this back up to 46. Hopefully, we'll get this back up and running here real quick.
Thank you for calling Call-In Studios host and call screener line. Please enter your show or enter your 6-digit PIN number. Welcome, host. You are now in the host room and can manage your callers from the Call-In Studio web interface.
All right, I had to go out and work a few. See what we got here. Sports Therapy, FH Junior. Sports Therapy with FH Junior. Sports Therapy with FH Junior.
Yes, this is Bruce Collins giving you a call.
Hey, H-Town Bridget, what's going on?
Oh, yes, sir. I thought about you today as I was listening to the commentators, Michael Strahan and that group talking this morning.
Okay.
I thought about you.
Good.
So what they was talking about, I guess the owner of your Commandos, he's looking to sell and trying to wrap that deal up real quick. And I was like, wow.
Yeah, that is in the.
Maybe FH Junior can put his, you win that $1 billion and stuff. I think they say he asking for, I forget, $7 billion, something like that. It was like this astronomical.
Yeah, right. Now there's rumors that my owner is not really going to sell. There's rumors that that's just talk. Now we as Commander fans, we definitely want to see him sell the show. We definitely want to see that happen.
Oh.
But there's no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's what we're hearing. And if it happens, it happens. It'll be all good if it does. But that's what we're hearing, that he might.
Yeah, because they make it seem like whatever transpired behind the scenes is that he's trying to expedite it and have it ready by the owners' meeting, and this coming March 2023. So I mean, they gave some, defining timelines in terms of execution moves.
Yeah.
I thought about you as they were talking about. I wonder, like, how brother FH Junior taking that?
I'm taking it. Hey, I'm taking it in stride. I tell you what, I took that game today a little bit harder than I'm taking the news about him selling the team.
Yeah.
But
I think even before I listened to that this morning, they talked about, I don't know if I'm going to just throw out there like a Jay-Z or somebody like that, could be kind of like potential owners. With two people they named. I have to go back and find that article I read. That was earlier this week, though, even before I heard this morning.
Well, I'm hearing the names that are being out there is Jeff Bezos, along with Jay-Z, and also I'm trying to think of, and Durant's trying to get in on there, and they're trying to come in as a because Bezos is going to come in as a majority owner, and then Jay-Z and Kevin Durant will try to get in as minority owners. But it's all good, But everybody want a change. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Does that really have a lot to do with the ownership or just the management, like the general manager and the coaching staff and all of that?
Well,
how much does the owner play into all of, when you're talking about it?
Oh, definitely.
Money, it's the other folks that's making the decisions about who's going to be on that field and in the, on the coaching staff.
Oh yeah. Well, I think the story behind that is the fact that it would take me 2 or 3 weeks to really get into to unfold all the dynamics behind that. It has to do with owners. He's not paying all the other owners. There's some revenue sharing issues. Then of course there have been
Oh,
several
okay, gotcha.
investigations, including sexual harassment, just a
Yeah,
poison
yeah, gotcha.
workplace and all that good stuff. So yeah, definitely. That's so in a nutshell, that's kind of in football it's all about
Oh,
protecting
okay,
the
I
shield.
see.
Yeah, that's the story behind that.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah. Well, H
All
Town.
right, Junior, I just wanted to holler at you today,
Okay.
let you know I'm listening and
Oh, hey,
enjoying the show.
hey,
And
I thank you for calling. All right. Thank you.
yes, sir. You have a wonderful evening.
Okay, you too.
Okay. Bye.
Sports therapy with F.A. Jr.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Hey, what's going on?
I had to call in and check in with you, make sure you were good after today.
Hey, brother. If anybody needs some therapy today, it is I. If anybody, because let me tell you, I'm saving this. I was saving this rant just for you because I needed somebody to talk me off the ledge. Man, hold on, man. Hold on. I wrote down. I tell people I don't just wing this show. So I wrote down. I'm gonna write. I wrote down things, some events that happened before the great train robbery, as I call it, the crap that happened today. Now, with 4 minutes and 38 seconds, I'm precise. 4 minutes and 38 seconds into the third quarter. See, this is what burns me up with some of the young play callers, man. It's just we are 4th and 1 on the 45-yard line of we're on the 45-yard line of the Vikings. 4th and 1. What? Why did we elect to throw the ball? We're 4th and 1, man. Throw it. I mean, run the ball. Run the freaking ball. And of course, we didn't make it. So that didn't throw me over the edge, Chris. Because, on Sports Therapy with F.A. Jr., you get 2 minutes to rip, rant, kick some down and laugh, or what the hell, brother? Now, here's the thing, man. What got me is I'm ready to celebrate. I'm already texting, telling people, hey, this game is on ice. How do you screw this up? We're up by at least 10 points going into the fourth quarter. And normally I like that because when when we have the lead with about going into the fourth quarter, I usually feel good about that. And I said, okay, we're down.
Mm-hmm.
We're down 7 with less than freaking. Hold on, man. I would get an Amber Alert. we're up to we're up by 7, man. And then all of a sudden, my man Haneke throws this interception. He wasn't even under duress. That's what really just drives me. You're not under. They're not pressuring you, and he just throws a haphazard, lazy ass pass. Hit my cussing bell. Just floated this pass across. Well, he threw it over the guy's head, right into the defender on our own freaking 30-yard line. I'm like, and man, the defense played their butts off. They played their butts off. I mean, they did. The defense,
Oh, absolutely.
oh God, they were playing tough. They played their butts off. And then Heineke throws a freaking interception. My point is, he's not a rookie anymore. I can't just give him passes, Chris. I can't give you a pass on that. You're not a rookie. You have been in
No,
enough
you can't.
big
But
games.
that goes back to our conversation a couple weeks ago, though. Like when you come into the league, you know if you're going to be a backup or you're going to be a starter. Everywhere Heineke's been, he's been that backup. Now he's been a great backup. Don't get me wrong,
He
but he's been
is.
that backup.
He is. But at some point, do I put the onus on the coaches to call some timeout and say, "Hey, look, dude," because he is a gunslinger. I like that about him. The team like that about him. He is a gunslinger, and that's in him. It's almost like if you remember when Romo was playing for the Cowboys, he had the same mentality with Romo. He's a gunslinger. At some point, you had to start protecting him from himself because he would throw that key interception that would just drive Cowboys fans crazy. Because I would be in Buffalo and I would watch you guys get, and that's how Heineke is, man. It's like, dude, what the hell are you doing? But you can't coach that out of them, man.
No, you can't coach that out of them. But you also, with all the talk that's going on around Washington right now, maybe it's not a bad thing that some new fresh blood comes in, either whether it's an owner or it's in that front office. But there's, for years now, it's kind of been that cycle in Washington where you're going into Washington or Washington's coming in, they're going to do something, shoot themselves in the foot, and it's kind of like an automatic win for you. And I mean, they're coming back. They're mounting their comeback in the NFC East with us, but I don't know. I think you guys just need a revamp, and not really with the players, but I think that front office needs to go.
Chris, I know you're trying to make me feel better, but hell no, hot sauce on it, baby. No, we had this victory. Now I understand all the because let me tell you something, man. When players take that field, they know how to departmentalize all that stuff that's going on. I'm talking about things at home. Sometimes guys can lose a parent. Once they get on that football field, they get dialed in. All that front office stuff, that don't really affect them that on the freaking field, And
it doesn't affect them, no. But I will say this: there is a mindset, and you kind of get complacent in that mindset in the field house or wherever you're at. It's just that environment that's cultivated by those people in the front office or even the ownership. I mean, you can ask people around Dallas how they feel about Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
Say like,
I know.
You see what I'm saying? But it's kind of a mindset you want to take.
Yeah, I got you. But then, man, to make it to double down in my misery, right? Okay. They scored a touchdown to tie the game up. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, all right. And then, man, they come down and kick a field goal. And I'm thinking, you know what? We got 2 minutes left. The Vikings are going to play a prevent. And that's what I'm saying. Prevent means prevent yourself from winning. So I knew we're going to get the chance to at least drive down the field and give ourselves a shot. Give Joey Slide a chance to slide one through those uprights. What the hell happened, Chris? Some guy decides.
I'll tell you what happened.
God, man.
Fourth quarter, you allow the Vikings to score what? I think they scored a total of 13 points.
Yes.
Like, you can't do that anywhere. You just can't allow that.
Man, I was thinking that.
Especially when, like, you're only putting 3 or 7 points up in a quarter. And, I mean, Washington was in control. I'll give them that. But, I don't know. You guys buckled. You allowed 13 points in one quarter.
In one freaking quarter. And then that was the interception that we got. St. Jude got an interception off of Jefferson. I questioned the referee's call. They're like, come on, man. Let him play. But that wasn't a bone. Yeah. But Chris, the bonehead play was when, okay, they kicked the extra point, and they're up by 3, 20-17. They're up by 3. And we still got 2 minutes to go down, and a freaking timeout left. No, we didn't have a timeout. Yeah, we had one timeout left. And Ridgeway, the rookie, see, I can't hate a rookie too much because a rookie is a rookie. Somebody got to always tell a rookie at every time what he is supposed to be doing or what he should not be doing. Okay. Now, if you got this rookie lining up on the extra point, somebody please tell the rookie, hey, you cannot block the center. Okay? You can't block the center because his head is down. It's up to those veterans to remind that rookie, because the rookie is he's caught up in the game, man. You know what I mean? He's trying to figure out, okay, I'm out here. I need to make sure I don't jump off sides. I don't do anything, da 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 da. So the rookie just line blasted the freaking center, and they call a 15-yard freaking penalty and a first down. First down.
Yep. And they will every time.
Every time. Every time. I can't even get mad at the refs for that.
No, you can't. But that comes back to that mindset. You know, what's really being emphasized in practice, what's being worked on with special teams, and you know, it's that mindset you guys got to change out there in Washington.
Man, I'll tell you what. There's a part of me, because to me today's game was make it or break it for us. Because for me today's game was a chance for us to get above 500. Kind of get back into at least a wild card position. Now, we're not gonna catch you guys or the Eagles. Nah, unless something drastic happens, I don't see it. But I'm thinking, okay, but when we had a chance to get above 500, because we've got the Eagles next. Now, I'll be honest, the Eagles are beatable. They're beatable.
Absolutely.
They're beatable. They're not just a team.
Show that.
Yes, yeah, they're beatable. But we got to leave the weapons at home, Chris. We got to stop shooting ourselves in the foot, the head, the ass, everywhere else, man.
Well, it's funny you say that, because I was kind of reflecting, you know, because we had really nothing to watch there. We were just kind of skimming through everything. But, you know, we were talking about that Philly game and how we shot ourselves in the foot with all the stupid penalties. We're ripping our helmets off in the zone and, you know, pouting and stuff like that. But that's it. That's why Philly is on the run they're on right now. Now, you guys can still play, like, upset for everybody and go in there and demolish Philly, because, like you said, they are beatable.
They're beatable. They are beatable. But you can't see. Here's we are who we are. We are a blue collar, run the ball, play action. We're not gonna get the Redskins, Commanders may beat you 17-13, 24-17, 24-10. We're not gonna get 40 points, 35, 30. No, we're not, because if we're doing that, then something is not going right. I like the fact that we now. I will tell you this. I'm only mad for a second. I'm pissed off about the game. Really, I'm more pissed off about how the game ended. The fact that we gave up, 13 points in the fourth quarter. A game that we should have salted away. Man, I'm talking about, I'm already scheduling the victory parade. It did. I'm like, what? What the hell, man?
Remember, though, you had that game today against your former quarterback. You know, Kirk Cousins was leading Washington for a little while. So, I mean, he kind of knows how you all think in Washington.
And we kind of know Kirk. And that's what I kept telling one of the people. I said, look, let me tell you something about Kirk. Kirk is going to always give you a chance to be in this game. He's going to throw interceptions. He's going to make some bonehead stuff. And he did. And I'm like, okay, that's Kirk. And you're right. Kirk knows our mentality too. He knows, okay, hell, all I got to do is hang around and we'll shoot ourselves in the foot. Those are the things that we just got to stop doing. But like I said, when you're a rookie, somebody's supposed to tell this rookie what he is. A rookie is not even supposed to be thinking. Don't let him think. Just say, hey, look, you're going to line up. Do not bum rush the center. There's a reason that there's nobody lined up on him but you. You can't bum rush him, because he's defenseless. But this knucklehead.
I mean, I agree.
This knucklehead decides that he is going to. Oh, man. Man. Chris.
He did too much. He did more than what he should have.
Chris, I can't take it no more, man. Chris, appreciate you calling me, brother.
Yes, sir. You have a good one.
All right, man. Thanks. Sports Therapy with F.A. Jr.
Yes, sir. This is the Ravens extraordinaire, Brandon Cooper, speaking live.
What you say, Brandon? Appreciate it, brother. Well, man, I got to tell you, man, I am down in the dumps, brother. My Commanders, man, they almost.
What is okay? Before we get on, y'all turn Kirk Cousins into an all-pro
I
quarterback.
know.
Y'all, first of all, y'all let Justin Jefferson just go in. Then y'all had the game won.
We had the game won, Chris. We had the game won, Brandon. Brandon, we had the game won.
My thing is, man, it was there, man. But I will say the bright side is y'all need to keep Heineke as our quarterback, though.
Well, you know what? One thing I like about Heineke, and then just like I was talking to my last guest, I said, hey, man, he's a gunslinger. He is what he is. You can't coach it out of him, but you can coach it around him. At some point, you have to know his game as a coach where you're like, okay, let me call him and say, hey, we are in a position to win this game. Do not do anything. Do not force it. Do not do anything because push come to shove, we want to punt this ball away and make them go the entire field. We got the lead. You have because he reminds me of Romo when Romo would kill the Cowboys. You know, he would always throw that one interception. Man, I was like, dude, what are you doing?
Dude, tough one, man. My game is tomorrow, so I don't have nothing for y'all. we gonna ball. I've been talking smack to all these New Orleans Saints fans down here. All of you Bucks. I'm talking heavy smack. Hey, my thing is this: you can put the white quarterback back there that runs with his fist if you want to.
Y'all got some for it?
Ain't gonna help. And then, dude, when we traded for Roquan Smith, that's it.
But Brandon, I'm always tell you, brother, I still say you all didn't need Roquan as bad as you all needed a number one receiver, brother.
I know. I was so mad. I was so mad because I was like, okay, we got Roquan, but I was like, that's cool. But I was like, man, unless we get a dominant wide receiver. Now, granted, I'm going to give, because Bateman's out with a broken foot.
Yep.
I'm going to give Deshaun Jackson a chance tomorrow. I'm going to give him a chance. Right? All I need is 2 post routes. You know what I mean?
I got you.
But outside of that, I feel like we should have either went for Elijah Moore with the Jets or DJ Moore, man. We needed that playmaker, dude.
Right. I got you. Now, what I have been seeing when it comes to the Saints get out the starting block good. I've noticed that. But their defense, they got tendencies to let teams back in it, i.e. missing tackles, i.e. Giving up chunk plays. So there may be an opportunity for Deshaun to go deep.
Hey, look. We suck in the fourth quarter. They suck in the fourth quarter. So, there's room.
I got you,
but
bro.
I believe we can make it happen tomorrow. But our slogan, we're going to play tough defense, run the ball, control the clock. Let's please lean on the greatest field goal kicker of all time. And I feel like that's how we're going to win the game. Now, offensively, it's hard for me to predict the Saints' offense because I don't know who the starting quarterback is. So if it's Andy Dalton,
it's going to be Andy.
We know Andy Dalton's going to rip that thing.
Andy started, man, the rest of the year.
But he's going to give up them 2 crucial interceptions.
That's going to happen.
And then, in addition, I just feel like we're going to win tomorrow because Michael Thomas is out.
Now, Michael hadn't been there all year, but Brandon, let me ask you. Let me say this. Let me say this. You guys, just like I told my Saint fans, I said, you guys gonna have the spotlight Monday night. Are y'all gonna crap the bed? Are
Oh
y'all gonna
no,
come
because
through,
we beat
baby?
Tom Brady last week. We beat Tom Brady last week in prime time.
Yeah. Okay. Like I told my Saint fans, hey man, y'all got the spotlight. Everybody y'all gonna stop down and watch the Ravens and the Saints. That's gonna be must see TV, my brother. Are y'all gonna come through?
It's gonna,
Y'all
we're
gonna
gonna
crap
come.
the bed, baby.
Come on now. Come on now. And then, so tomorrow, I'm not worried about that. But if we're looking at the NFL today, I'm glad the Cowboys had a bye, so I didn't have to hear none of those guys. The most recent game, I mean, the one that just got finished, man, I thought the Rams had it won at the end when Scotty Miller dropped that touchdown, but the Tampa Bay Bucks came back and won.
Now let me ask you this, because I watched that game too. I want to run two things by you before we talk about that. I want to ask you this question because I watched the Green Bay Packers, and my point of it is it time? Is it time for the Packers to set Aaron Rodgers' butt on the bench? Because that brother that brother don't give a flip.
The problem. And you signed him to such a big contract. He's tradable, yeah, but who the hell is going to pick up $50 million a year?
Nobody.
Especially seeing the way he's playing. And my thing with Aaron Rodgers was what you should have done was you should have told them, hey, y'all make sure you re-sign Devontae Adams, and then we'll negotiate.
Yep. Especially if you're going to be calling out your receivers like you're doing and pouting.
Yeah, because Devontae Adams had a great game. 10 catches, 146, 2 TDs.
Oh, yeah.
Devontae Adams is beaten.
Yeah, but Aaron took all the money. Well, but you know what? Adams said basically he wanted to go home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you know, man, you get to the point where, hey, look, man, I just want to go home. I want to play in front of my friends, family. I want to see them showcase. I want to showcase my talent. So that was his thing, man. I just want to go home.
That's tough, man.
Yeah,
it's tough in the destruction of Green Bay, and it's almost sad because they had 30 years of Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers and only won what? 2 Super Bowls?
Yeah, but you know what though, brother? All good things must come to an end. And we're seeing the end of it.
And we can see this is 100%. This is 100% Aaron Rodgers' fault.
Yes.
Like they told you like, yo, if you sign this big contract, like there's no way in hell we can re-sign Devontae. And
he said, "What the hell? Give me my money. Give me my money. I'll throw the peach basket. Give me my money, man." And that's how it was, brother. But in the last talking point, man, before I let you go, is watching Tom Brady. Now, I've never been a big Tom Brady fan, but I am a fan of good play. And I will tell you, I want to be able. I don't want to be one of those people that when they say, "Where were you at when Tom Brady did this? Where were you at when Tom Brady did that?" Now, I saw this brother march that football down with 44 seconds, or 45, 46, 40, 1100, or whatever the hell, with no timeouts, man. With no timeouts, brother.
But see, here's the thing. And that's the Rams' fault.
Yes.
You're supposed to run the ball and clock out. You don't give Tom Brady time on the clock in a timeout. The hell is wrong with you?
And he got no offensive line. He got no offensive line. And no timeouts. And why are we giving this guy the opportunity to throw this ball on the sidelines where the guys can get out? All I want to know, man, when someone asks me, where were you at when Tom Brady did this, I can say, hey, I was there. I saw TV Tom.
That's 100%, man. That's piss poor. Piss poor on the Rams.
Well, Brandon, my brother, I got to let you go, but I tell you what, the one question I'm going to ask you is tomorrow night, you all will have the whole nation when y'all take on the Who Dat Nation. So are y'all going to come through, baby, or y'all going to crap the bed?
we're gonna come through with a victory, and it's gonna taste so sweet. You know what I mean? Lucky I'm not on Bourbon Street right now, and I want all these Saints fans to know this is what a true quarterback looks like. Lamar Jackson, and people keep trying to. I'm telling y'all, we ain't playing. I told you. I said we're gonna win the AFC North. We will win a playoff game. I said, but for us to win against the Chiefs or the Bills, especially going into their place, we gotta somehow put more points on the board.
I got you, brother. I got you.
Look, man, tomorrow we taking care of that business.
I got you. All right, brother. Appreciate you calling, man. Get a shout out in for your podcast, man, real quick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My name is Brandon Cooper, the Ravens extraordinaire. Catch my boys and I weekly on the D1 Ignite University podcast. We're on the Anchor app, Spotify app, and the Apple Podcast app. And we're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at D1IGNANT University. D1 Ignite University. Everybody sign out. Hey, Ravens flock, baby.
All right, man. Appreciate it, bro.
No problem. No problem. Stay up, man.
All right.
I'm sorry you got to deal with,
I hear you,
the
bro.
command.
I hear you, bro. I hear you, dog.
Yes, sir. Take it easy, brother.
Sports Therapy with F.A. Jr.
You know your boy back
It's my homeboy Glenn. Hey, man. Did you get a chance? Cause you know
right now.
huh?
Jump off the cliff.
Say
I'm
what?
not ready to jump off the cliff.
Oh man, I'm ready to jump with you, bro. The way my Commanders played today, bro, I'm ready to jump first. Oh, man, did what game did you watch today, brother? Cause your Steelers didn't play.
And I was looking at I'm so thankful. I'm so glad they didn't play today. They finally got me some rest. But I was looking at the Jets and the Buffalo Bills.
JETS, just.
Jets is dangerous team, man.
Hey, Glenn, do me a favor if you can. Hey, turn the volume up on your phone all the way up.
Okay, hold on 1 minute, brother. Hold on 1 minute. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. All right.
Can you hear me better?
Yeah. That's good.
Okay. Now I said you can't sleep on the Jets.
JETS, just.
You can't sleep on them this year. They a whole different team than they was in the past.
JETS, just.
In the first round, might be in trouble.
You know what? Everybody was thinking that.
Back to your Redskins.
Man.
What happened, man?
Glenn, I don't even know, man. You know what? Brother, we are leading the game. In the fourth quarter, we up by 13 points. How the hell you lose that, man? I don't even understand it. One was a bogus call. When old boy got the interception, the referee, I like, come on, man, that's just interception there. Ran that back for a touchdown, but they called that one back. But Heineke is a gunslinger, man. It's like, man, it's like at some point the coach should have said, hey, look, hey, we got the lead. We up by 13 points. Don't do anything crazy. You know, don't force it. If anything, they haven't proven that they could go the entire field but once, and that was the opening kickoff. Why give them a short field on your own 30-yard line? Why are you trying to force this ball across the middle, brother? I don't know. But
because watching the guy play makers,
yes,
the offense is too conservative, man. The offense is too conservative.
Well, our offensive line,
open it up enough.
Well, our offensive line can't hold up. That's one reason. They can't hold up long enough for McLaurin now to get down deep unless they move Heineke around. And see, now, I know that at the beginning, now, they do start off too conservative. I'm like, man, come on. Give me some quick, short passes. Give me something. Right. And because when they get us in, like, 3rd and 5, our offensive line can't hold up long enough for those guys to get down. It's like, okay, you're going to get sacked. I was like, man, come on, man. Open this thing up, man. And, you know, I was like, dude. But, man, I just can't. I just don't understand why we are throwing this ball across the middle and we're up by 10 points. Glenn, I in the fourth quarter, what are we doing?
Well, Washington traded their two best players a few years ago, Kirk Cousins and Trent Williams.
Now I will agree. I will agree trading Trent Williams was, but now you can't sell me on Kirk, bro. Kirk done broke my heart too many times throwing key interception.
Yeah, but he's better than what y'all got now.
Well,
he's better than Heineke.
Oh, he's better than Heineke because Heineke will always be a backup. Heineke is what he is.
That's
but
right.
but see the thing about Kirk was playing in a good system. He had good running backs. He had good whatever. But what Kirk would do, Kirk would always try to force the ball in because his arm ain't strong enough. But, as he gotten older, he's kind of realized, okay, I can't make these throws, so I'm a bus driver. See, he wouldn't just drive the bus when he with us. Now, he would make a lot of what I call empty yards from the 20 to the 20 and build his stats up. Oh, you got all these yards. When he get right in that red zone, brother, he would throw an interception quicker than one. Like, come on, Kirk, what are you doing? You can't throw you can't throw that. Your arm ain't strong enough to throw that ball on a straight path like some of those guys, with a big gun arm. And it's like every time. Or when they would sack him, he would fumble. Like, wouldn't protect the ball. But now, when he went to the Vikings, he plays a different way.
He plays a whole different, I don't know if it's the coaching. Y'all coach Redskins. I mean, I'm sorry, Redskins Commanders. They coach is too conservative.
Oh yeah,
he played too conservative. He needs to open up his offense a little more.
Yeah,
he got talent. He needs to draft some offensive linemen.
He's playing just like when he used to play when he was coaching Carolina when they had Cam Newton.
Same system.
Yeah, it's like
the same system.
It's like
one of the players said about a year or two ago, said he looked like he's running the same system when he was at Carolina.
Yeah, you got to get some.
Which part of the players it was?
You got to get some guys in motion. You got to do some things, man. You got to make if you just running your tailback out the back, everybody know what that play's gonna be. Like, open it up, man. Move some cats around,
Right. Hey, but I want to give a shout out. To the Seattle Seahawks.
Ooh.
Because ain't no way I thought they would be doing what they're doing this year.
But you know what?
Man, right now. Oh, go ahead.
You gotta give your shout out to the coach, man, because that's the same system he created.
Right.
You remember when he took them cats years ago when they were young like that? That guy, he is a hell of a drafter, man, because when he builds his team, you know what I'm saying?
Man, he's big time. Seattle coach is big time. What's his name, Carroll?
Yeah, Pistol Pete Carroll.
He's a big time coach, man. You got to give him credit, man. They don't give him enough credit. Because, man, ain't no way Seattle's supposed to be competing with the roster they have.
And the way they let Russ go, too? Like, hey, Russ, go ahead and go.
That's right. They knew something we didn't know.
Thank you.
Because they must have seen something with Geno Smith. Because right now, Geno Smith playing right now, I give him at least top 3 right now after Josh Allen, the way he played today. And he's no longer the leading candidate. I know they're going to still try to put him in there, the media.
Yeah.
But to me, Geno Smith playing just as good as he is.
Oh, Geno's playing. Geno's playing some football, man. He's playing some football.
He sure is, man.
He's playing some football.
He's been in that system about 3 or 4 years in Seattle.
He's playing some football.
He run that offense to perfection. Yeah, he is, man. But I tell you, man, football it's strange this year because you look at the AFC East with Miami, Buffalo, Jets. And then who else is in the East? Got Buffalo, New England.
Yes.
All of them sitting over 500. Who would ever thought that?
Nah. Now let me ask you this question, Glenn, because I asked one of my callers this. Did you get a chance to watch any of the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers?
Man, I got a chance to see a few highlights because I'm with the Direct TV.
Yeah.
And they don't cut Fox. Yeah, they don't cut out Fox on our station.
Okay.
Down here.
Okay.
So we can't watch no guy. I didn't
yeah, because okay, I got you. Reason I was asking that question, man, is what I was proposing to one of my callers and all of the callers listening. In fact, if you are listening to the show, this is Sports Therapy with F.A. Jr. If you want to call in, the number to call is 940-329-4110. Call in and you can be live on Sports Therapy with F.A. Jr. But anyway, Glenn, Aaron Rodgers threw 2 interceptions in the red zone. It's like he don't give a flip. He threw 3 interceptions all together, and they were all, the last one he threw, they were on the Detroit's probably 25-yard line. He don't care, man. It's time to sit. It's time to sit him, man. Huh?
Yeah, I think he want to be. I think he want to be traded.
Yeah,
he
but
blame the receiver. But I seen a little highlights of a couple of passes he threw. That wasn't the receiver's fault. That was his fault.
no. Look at Patrick Mahomes. Hell, they gave it all the cheat and whatever. If you're a veteran quarterback, you make your guys better. You take them youngsters and you make them better. You say, okay,
That's right.
you make them better around you. You don't start crying and complaining about the fact that y'all can't get this done, especially when you took all the money. But people saying, well, Adam should have stayed. Adam wanted to go home. He said, hey, look, man, I just want to go play in front of my family and friends. So I wanted to get out of Green Bay. But I just think, man, it is time. I just think it's time to sit his butt, Aaron, on the bench, man. He don't want to play no more, man. But Glenn, he's making $50 million a year, man. Nobody's gonna pay a quarterback like that. He's not gonna get that. We tried to give him some money, he wouldn't take it.
But people forget Green Bay is. I think they're the only team in the NFL don't have an owner.
True.
And
Yeah.
when they spent all that money on him, it really they didn't have nothing else. Because about 2 or 3 years ago, Green Bay had one of the best defense in football.
Yep.
And had a good solid offense.
Yep.
But when you went and restructured his contract and gave him all that money, now what can you do? You don't have no money to spend on nobody else.
Nope.
So it's just like he got, and now he want to blame everything, but because he ain't got all the money coming in.
You know what, man, and you saying what you making a good point, because years ago they used to have they defense, even though they would give Aaron all the credit. You're right. They had a good, solid defense. They don't have that now. So now,
defense, man, they were solid.
Yeah, they don't have that now. So now he's having to go and make the plays.
Don't have no defense, right? You look at that one. You remember the Smith boys? One of them still play with him.
Yep.
But the other one, I don't forgot he went to Detroit or Minnesota or somewhere.
Yeah.
And that's a big loss. And then you lose. The boy he retired. What the boy's name? I forgot his name.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
A white guy. He's real good. He was real good too. No guy left.
Yeah.
They spent all that money on Aaron Rodgers instead of taking some of that money and spending it on a good solid lineman or defensive back, and then they had a few injuries.
Well, then of course you know, Aaron started to get all in his feelings when they went and drafted Love, and then they didn't know what the hell he was gonna do. Was he gonna come back? Was he gonna leave? But see, he had a good team of wide receivers, and Rodgers was getting to thinking, well, hell, I'm doing this myself. Okay, he just found out, bro. I don't care how good of a quarterback you are, you got to have some receivers.
That's right, but I'm gonna tell you something else. A lot of people are not gonna admit this too, but Aaron Rodgers is on the decline.
Oh yeah,
you ain't gonna find with no one Tom Brady. You ain't gonna find with one Tom Brady. Look at Ben Roethlisberger. He done played there. He got 40. Look how he looked his last few years in the league.
Hey,
Aaron Rodgers can't hardly run no more.
Hey, did you see TV Tom today though, man? That fool had 44 seconds left with no timeouts. He still cut the heart out. He still cut the heart.
Hey man, I can't. Hey man, what I want to say this evening, Cussing Bell won't do no good, so I ain't gonna even get into that. Cussing Bell won't do no good. What I got to say about what my feeling, man. But the Rams is pitiful, man. They won't be back. They'd be lucky if they make the playoffs.
Man,
because Seattle's not playing.
No, they're not. And the 49ers got the Rams number.
They got the 49ers. And that's the most dangerous. 49ers are the most dangerous team. You can't judge them by their record.
Nah.
They are the most dangerous team in football.
Nah, they are. Especially if you in their division. It seems like the only team that play the 49ers tough is Seattle. I don't know why, but they play them tough.
It's Seattle the only one play them tough. And I'm getting back to the Cowboys. You know, the guy had mentioned earlier about the Cowboys. Cowboys playing some of the best football. I hate to give them credit like
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
but
me and
they
you
ain't
too.
gonna
Yeah,
stand.
yeah.
But that quarterback Dak Prescott, I'm gonna be honest with you, he is not gonna lead them to no Super Bowl. He's not gonna lead. He's not no Super Bowl caliber quarterback. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, and they gonna have Dallas. Dallas will be better off trading Ezekiel Elliott to try to get something better. You know, to try to prove their draft picks or something.
Man, ain't nobody gonna give you nothing for Zeke. Ain't gonna give you nothing for Zeke but a case of Cokes. Right about now, dog.
So a case of Coke and a second weed.
That's about it. You can't even get a second weed for it, man.
Because he threw. Ever since he got that money, he ain't been the same.
Man, you can't even get you can't get a second weed for for Zeke, man. You might get old roach clip or something.
He ain't what for roach clip is it?
That's about it, dog.
Man, but man, I'm gonna tell you, man. But I want to rant about my boy. Right
go ahead,
now.
man. Go ahead and finish this off with a good.
I want to rant, even though they on the back. I want to rant about them.
Go for it.
Why the hell you trade your best wide receiver on your bye week?
Yeah, man.
I mean, you could have. Man, why y'all? I don't understand. Man, Mike Tomlin, he's a good. They say he's a good coach. I don't know. Have he been coaching this year? It looked like you've been letting Matt Canada or whoever, Canadian, whatever, they drinking a Canadian Mist or something up there in Pittsburgh. Because they act like they be drunk the way they be standing up there on the sideline. I don't be seeing them do nothing. You know, they don't impress me at all. But I want to, hell, y'all need some wide receiver. And you need to go and get another quarterback. Man, Kenny Pickett is not the answer. Kenny Pickett is not the answer in Pittsburgh. They're going to have to go out and get them a quarterback, man. Who is the quarterback going to be? I don't know, but Kenny Pickett is not the answer.
You feel better?
Hello?
I said you feel better?
A little bit, just a little bit, not too much.
Man.
I know they got to play next week, or whoever they play, they going to get. Because they call themselves tanking. I know what they're doing, but guess what you tanking for offensive lineman for?
Yeah.
Look at Henry, man. Ooh, look at Henry, man.
Yeah.
But you might, Pittsburgh gonna go out there and do all that damn losing. Then when the draft comes, they gonna go out there and get a big old offensive tackle from a college you ain't never heard of, Montevallo State or something like that. There, and shit, man, you won't even hear about him no more.
So now let me ask you this.
We need some.
Let me ask you this, Glenn. Would you all be happy with Aaron Rodgers next year as your quarterback?
Hell no. No. Hell no. That's just like getting Ben Roethlisberger. It's just like looking at Ben Roethlisberger again. Hell no. Hell no. Man, I'd rather go get Terry Bradshaw or somebody.
God.
Man, no. Man, I'd rather go Neil O'Donnell, bring him back or somebody. Cordell Stewart.
You wouldn't want it, man.
Man, Aaron Rodgers, 40 years old, man. But like you said about Aaron Rodgers, so arrogant. He got that arrogance and everything about himself.
He don't care.
Man, he don't quit on Green Bay.
Yeah,
I think he don't quit on.
Yeah,
Green
he
Bay.
doesn't care because.
Yeah, I think he quit on him.
Because when you Aaron Rodgers and you got as many skins on the wall as that guy got, you're not going to throw. Okay, you might accidentally throw one interception in the red zone, but two. He threw one. He was on the 5-yard line. Now the first one got hit. You know, defensive lineman hit us popped up. I give you that one. The second one, he was on the 1-yard line and he threw an interception like he could give a flip. It's like he was throwing the game. He was like,
I think he don't quit on him, man.
It was like, okay, hey, I'm finna throw this ball. If the receiver's there, he's supposed to be there. If he's not there, well. And it's like that's to me that's kind of, you know, where you going with that, Doc?
And another thing, people, even the years he won the MVP and everything, people were so high on him like he's a big time quarterback. But now he hadn't won but one Super Bowl. You know, he hadn't won but one Super Bowl.
One Super Bowl, baby.
He came to, the same way he said. He told the Chicago Bears that. Who your dad or the 49ers on him? You know, 49ers, the 49ers
yeah.
in the biggest game.
Yeah.
He just beat them in the regular season.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the big game, he don't never come through.
Nah, he'll come through.
He don't never come through. Nah, so he I mean, I'm not saying he's a superstar quarterback. Don't get me wrong, but he's not no all-time great. I don't look at him as an all-time great because simple the fact he hadn't won for one Super Bowl.
Right.
You know,
Because
Brett Favre.
because when you look at his career, you
Right.
you got to say, okay, how many Super Bowls did he win? He only won one.
Yeah, I mean, Super Bowl, y'all look at him like, oh, he's the best that ever played the game. But he hadn't won for one Super Bowl. You know, that don't make you an all-time great just because you won one Super Bowl.
Right.
So,
Right.
Man, you know, yeah. So I think you know I think that Green Bay. I know they ain't gonna fit him because they pay him too much money. But some gonna have to come because some gonna have to give when the off season comes because I don't think he want to be there no more.
He does it. Like I said, man, the guy don't give a flip. Well, homeboy Glenn, it's been real. You know, I love talking to you, brother. But hey, man, you know, it is time to take it to the house. Hey, man, appreciate you calling.
Man, good talking to you, brother.
Appreciate you calling.
Love you, brother. Look at you tell all them Cowboy fans out there, don't get their hopes up high because they ain't going no damn well. We're going to be watching that Super Bowl at the house just like I am. You stay up, brother. Love you.
All right, man. All right, man. Keep up alive, brother.
All right.
All right.
Oh, yeah. You too, fam. All right.
Well, that is going to wrap it and cap it for another week of Sports Therapy with F.A. Jr. Before we go, let me talk about my sponsor, Crown Royal. Discover Crown Royal. Blended Canadian whiskey, patiently fit for a king. Expertly blended since 1939. After a long day of crime fighting, I reach for a bottle of Crown Royal and I say, hey, crown me, baby. Now, I like to think today's guest on the panel, today's guests are calling in. Bridget from H-Town, Bridget. Doing her thing once again, still running and jogging. I'm joining her for, hopefully I'm going to try to get a good run in. I also like to talk to Chris, my homeboy Chris from Urban. Brandon from D1 Ignorant University, my homeboy Glenn, and Jay from Grand Prairie. And to the country kiddies in Arkansas, and to those on the yard, stay golden, baby.